Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you guys are. Welcome to another episode of Watercolor Instructions with Sunil Kalbandi. Today, probably I'm going to take a break from cityscapes and landscapes. I'm going to do a couple of, not couple, at least let me start with a simple floral arrangement and then see how it goes. So I'm not going to do a value sketch because anything to do with flowers is very organic. I'll just think about composition and then see how it goes. So I'm probably doing about that size. Maybe that's a horizon I'm going to use. Maybe I'm going to put in 2 or 3 square jars. It's just because square, it's easy to, it gives a nice illusion. So something of that nature, and then let's see if I can put another. It's just a composition of 2 or 3 glasses, and the flowers will roughly sit, and that's the horizon. If you like my videos, subscribe. Every like and subscription really helps. In terms of materials, I'm using a Saunders 300 grams paper. The pencil is mechanical 6B Faber-Castell. The colors and the palettes, what I'm going to use, I usually put them in the end of the slide. So if you want to quickly go, scroll down to the end of the slides, you will see all the brush and colors I use. So brush, I have an assortment of brush. These are some calligraphy brush. I bought them in when I trip to China. They're not particularly expensive, but especially for a loose sketch like this, I feel a calligraphy pen or a brush works well. I've got a couple of things, but they equally work well with a mop, but I try to switch to a different brush just to get a different texture. The color wise, I haven't thought about what colors and other things I'm going to use. I'm just going to start and then see how it goes. So roughly that sketch is just for you as viewers to know where I'm going to start and where I'm going to end, but I'm going to just carry on. See some white flowers. The easiest way is to just let the white talk for itself, or what you call it, a negative painting. So that's the most easiest thing not to paint, but also you need to know what you're going to paint as well. All right, so maybe I'm going to do a little more of brown. What I'm doing is I generally don't clean my palette. I just wash to get a gray, and that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm just washing, cleaning the palette literally to get some sort of a gray. I'm mixing a little lavender and burnt umber. Okay, so a little dark. I'm gonna go, I think I need a little more darker. So I'll add in a little bit of Algerian red. So there's no So that's my first layer. So very easy. I'm going to just come in a little more red, a little bit blue. I'm going to come in do a little bit of change, a little bit of color, just do the waves. a little bit of green, plenty of water. Maybe a little more red. A little bit of green. Okay, and I'm going to just come in with a little bit of wash. Okay, so that's I would say my first coat and my second coat. So I'm just soaking up excess water. That's plenty of water. I might come in, make it a little more dark. Just take that excess water. Okay. Okay, I might come in, make it a little more darker, but that is a good starting point for me. And I'm gonna put in a little lavender, some neutral colors, and there is a little bit of gray in the palette, so I'm gonna just come in. Just a sense of shapes. I'm going to make it a little more lighter on this side. Okay, and at this stage I'm going to take a couple of reservoir tips, put in a little bit of greens, a little bit of gray, okay, and a little more leaves. Okay, so, and add a little more shadow. And a little more darker tones. So little reflection. A little more dark. I think that's about my first layer. I'm going to just dry a little bit, see how it looks. Okay, so little more adjustments here and there. So I'm going to just add a little more dark undertones. And maybe I'm going to use the rigor. Really thin. Add a few more stems. And okay, so let me add a couple of some flower buds. I'm just lifting up some paint. And I'm going to just do a small connection. Okay, there's some sort of shapes. There's no right or wrong with a flower. You just go with your gut instinct and then try to make some sense out of it. Okay, and I might add a little bit of color on that corner, just for why not. Okay. I just feel that area needs to be darkened a little more. That one is too light. I think I want a little more dark and a little darker here. So I'm gonna go in a little more deeper gray, a little bit burnt umber, and I'm gonna just go a little more dark. A little dark. And a little dark on this side. Okay. A little bit of green. And a couple of leaves fallen down. And not to forget, the leaf has a little bit of shadow. Gives that okay. So I'm going to just spray a little bit of water on this corner, just to, there's too many hard edges, let it do its thing. And also this one has just a mist of hair, and there's a couple of connection to the leaves. Okay, slightly to a couple of big bulbs. Okay, well, that's what I'm going to do. It's melting down. I'm going to just dry it. Okay, so if I can reveal the painting, this is flowers. As long as they are, in my mind, when I talk about flowers, I'm thinking of a composition. As long as the compositions are correct, they look like flowers, or I'll let you guys say how they look. All right. So is it coming in the camera? That's right. That is flower painting. A little bit of abstract, modern, but there's a little bit of dark. There's a negative shapes and a little bit of reflection and a lighter. It's got a horizon, upper section, and the highlight is in that area. I hope you enjoyed it. As I said, like and subscribe. It will make a difference. Thanks for supporting, and I see you in another painting. Bye. Keep watercoloring.